The St John Street upgrade is one of the first town centre upgrades that council are rolling out across the local government area, and there's a lot of different moving parts and components that you have to consider. I'm here with Will, who's the design coordinator for the project. How do you bring all of that together, Will, and what sort of design features are we looking at?
We've worked with AECOM in terms of putting together the detailed documentation package, which was originally put together in-house by council to bring it up to a concept stage. You're right, the project does involve a lot of different elements, including terraced areas for seating for the cafes and stuff down the streets, widening pedestrian footpaths to make it a much more pedestrian-friendly area. One of the major components that we're looking to achieve here is greening the street. So to that end, we've worked with the grant funding body Greening Our City, and they've given us funding to incorporate some strata vaults beneath the pavement. And we will be directing stormwater into those strata vaults to feed the trees, essentially.
In the urban environment, there's the roads, the pavements, the roofs, and it all creates this impervious surface, which means that water can't get through to the soil. This has a number of impacts for the vegetation and the trees that we want to put in place here, and also the downstream effects. Water carries heavy metals, sediment and other pollutants, and the trees that need the water and the air in the soil to be able to survive get starved of those nutrients that they need. In order to overcome some of these challenges, we put in these vaults that help to keep the soil from compacting, help to make sure that the soil is capable of holding enough air and enough moisture and providing the right conditions for the roots to be able to take up those nutrients, the moisture and the air that it needs. So the area is already really starting to take shape. Will, what has already been completed along here?
We've basically reshaped this entire laneway. Starting up at the station, we've created an accessible path to travel across from the station up to St John's. New brick paving and pavers on both sides of the road, new garden beds throughout, seating. We've even done new street lighting all the way up the street, taking it off Ausgrid's connection and putting it onto our own private connection.
So the design really considers how people are going to move around the site easily. Absolutely. And make that inclusive and accessible for our whole community.
Yep.
And it also includes things like the garden bed, which not only look great, so they also help with all the stormwater management.
Correct, yeah, absolutely. So it's all about accessibility and about greening the area and just making it a more livable and enjoyable space for the public.
The St John's project is finished, and you can come out and check out all the outdoor dining spaces with the green trees and the gardens that have been created. What you can't see now is the engineering solutions that are under our feet, those strata vaults that are helping to create an environment for these trees to grow healthy and strong. We'll be monitoring the progress of these trees through IoT monitoring devices, and this is all part of our transition towards a water-sensitive city, where we think about water, we capture it, clean it, and reuse it in innovative ways. Thanks for watching.